Every time you smoke a cigarette, toxic gases pass into your lungs, then into your bloodstream, where they spread to every organ in your body. A cigarette is made using the tobacco leaf, which contains nicotine and a variety of other compounds. As the tobacco and compounds burn, they release thousands of dangerous chemicals, including over 40 known to cause cancer. Cigarette smoke contains the poisonous gases carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide, as well as trace amounts of cancer-causing radioactive particles. All forms of tobacco are dangerous, including cigars, pipes, and smokeless tobacco such as chewing tobacco and snuff. Nicotine is an addictive chemical in tobacco. After you inhale tobacco smoke, nicotine flows through the bloodstream to your brain, where it induces a pleasurable feeling. When you repeatedly expose your brain to nicotine, it becomes desensitized, making you crave more and more nicotine just to feel normal. Smoking causes death. People who smoke typically die at an earlier age than non-smokers. In fact, 1 of every 5 deaths in the United States is linked to cigarette smoking. If you smoke, your risk of major health problems increases dramatically, including heart disease, heart attack, stroke, lung cancer, and death from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Smoking causes cardiovascular disease. When nicotine flows through your adrenal glands, it stimulates the release of epinephrine, a hormone that raises your blood pressure. In addition, nicotine and carbon monoxide can damage the lining of the inner walls in your arteries. Fatty deposits, called plaque, can build up at these injury sites and become large enough to narrow the arteries and severely reduce blood flow, resulting in a condition called atherosclerosis. In coronary artery disease, atherosclerosis narrows the arteries that supply the heart, which reduces the supply of oxygen to your heart muscle, increasing your risk for a heart attack. Smoking also raises your risk for blood clots because it causes platelets in your blood to clump together. Smoking increases your risk for peripheral vascular disease, in which atherosclerotic plaques block the large arteries in your arms and legs. Smoking can also cause an abdominal aortic aneurysm, which is a swelling or weakening of your aorta where it runs through your abdomen. Smoking damages 2 main parts of your lungs: your airways, also called bronchial tubes, and small air sacs called alveoli. With each breath, air travels down your windpipe, called the trachea, and enters your lungs through your bronchial tubes. Air then moves into thousands of tiny alveoli, where oxygen from the air moves into your bloodstream, and the waste product carbon dioxide moves out of your bloodstream. Tiny hair-like projections, called cilia, line your bronchial tubes and sweep harmful substances out of your lungs. Cigarette smoke irritates the lining of your bronchial tubes, causing them to swell and make mucus. Cigarette smoke also slows the movement of your cilia, causing some of the smoke and mucus to stay in your lungs. While you are sleeping, some of the cilia recover and start pushing more pollutants and mucus out of your lungs. When you wake up, your body attempts to expel this material by coughing repeatedly, a condition known as smoker's cough. Over time, chronic bronchitis develops as your cilia stop working, your airways become clogged with scars and mucus, and breathing becomes difficult. Your lungs are now more vulnerable to further disease. Cigarette smoke also damages your alveoli, making it harder for oxygen and carbon dioxide to exchange with your blood. Over time, so little oxygen can reach your blood that you may develop emphysema. Low birth weight, miscarriage, preterm delivery, stillbirth, infant death, and sudden infant death syndrome. Smoking is also dangerous if a mother is breastfeeding. Nicotine passes to the baby through breast milk and can cause restlessness, rapid heartbeat, vomiting, interrupted sleep, or diarrhea. Other health effects of smoking include low bone density and increased risk for hip fracture among women, gum disease, often leading to tooth loss and surgery, immune system dysfunction and delayed wound healing, and sexual impotence in men.
And push down real hard, really bad. Yeah, you see how they awesome. So then, alright, now try these ones. See how you're only getting part of the lungs inflating, they're not inflating as much. They're kind of just shitty. Pretty much. Alright, now try these ones. See how you're only getting part of the lungs inflating, they're not inflating as much. They're kind of just shitty. Pretty much.
Every cigarette is doing you damage. New research shows how tobacco smoke attacks a vital gene which protects lung cells from cancer. One damaged cell is all it takes to start lung cancer growing. Every cigarette is doing you damage.
The secret of handling quit smoking withdrawal symptoms, then, is the knowledge that while nicotine makes you addicted, it's not the worst thing in the cigarette. It's the 500 plus other substances in the cigarette that'll probably do that. This is what you need to know. What are the toxins in cigarettes that can kill you? Of the 500 plus substances mentioned earlier, here are some that you may have heard about in other circumstances. Benzene, present in gasoline and some pesticides. The high levels of benzene present in cigarette smoke accounts for half the exposure in humans. Pesticides. Used on our lawns and gardens, it's inhaled through cigarette smoke. Eating organic food will not help much. Formaldehyde, a chemical used to preserve dead bodies. If you feel irritation in the nose, throat, or eye when you smoke, this is probably the culprit. Arsenic, commonly used as a rat poison, arsenic, the pesticides used in tobacco farming, may still be present in your expensive pack of cigarettes. Carbon monoxide, ever popular, this substance from car exhaust that has been the subject of much public outcry is also present in high levels in cigarettes. Hydrogen cyanide, used to kill people in the World War II by the Nazis. While the cast of characters is incomplete, I think you get the picture. Knowing what you're sucking up every time you light up should give you pause. Nothing is more off-putting than preserving your body before you die. Click on the link below and find out how to push back your funeral while you still have the chance.
Up to 25% of Americans smoke, and 400,000 of them die from the consequences of lighting up every year.
Smoking is a major health hazard and has been dubbed the chief preventable cause of death in our society by the Surgeon General. In fact, smoking currently causes 1 out of 5 deaths in America. What do an actress, a late-night talk show host, a baseball player, a singer, and the founder of a multi-billion-dollar corporation have in common? Each of these public figures was a heavy smoker, and each ended up dying because of their tobacco habit. If you're a smoker, the effects of tobacco spread to literally every part of your body. Let's take a closer look. A mere 3 seconds after the first puff of a cigarette, the 4,000 chemicals in the smoke make your eyes water and nose run. They also irritate the throat, causing the infamous smoker's cough. And continued exposure to smoking thickens the throat's membranes, resulting in cellular changes that can lead to throat cancer. Smoking's biggest impact, though, can be seen and felt in the lungs. In fact, 90% of lung cancer deaths are due to smoking. Why? Smoking 1 pack of cigarettes a day for a year has a similar impact to pouring a full cup of tar down your lungs, tar that is rich in cancer-causing chemicals. Smoking also increases the amount of mucus the body produces, and mucus serves as the breeding ground for bacteria and viruses. So, a smoker is more likely to come down with a cold, the flu, and bronchitis. Worse still, smokers have a harder time fighting these infections because their white blood cells are too impaired to resist invading organisms. Smoking is hard on the heart too. Smokers' hearts beat an extra 10 to 25 times per minute, increasing the risk of heart attacks. Smoking can also cause up to a 15% increase in the risk of having a potentially deadly heart attack and stroke. Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas present in car exhaust. It's also present in cigarette smoke. This chemical leads to decreased oxygen in the brain, the skin, and other organs. The results can be slowed comprehension, wrinkled grayish skin, and significantly reduced energy. Cigarettes even affect bedroom activity. Men and women are considerably less likely to be fertile if they smoke, and a great number of tobacco-using men experience erectile dysfunction. And let's not forget the financial cost of smoking. Let's say you started a half-pack-a-day habit in high school, paying a low $4.50 a pack. By the time you're in your mid-30s, you'll have spent at least $16,420, and that's not even counting the extra cost of health care. Smoking is bad for you, but it also hurts your family. Spouses of smokers are 20% more likely to contract lung disease, and secondhand smoke contributes to illnesses and even deaths in children. Taking the plunge to quit smoking can be scary, but it can also save your life. Talk to your doctor today about options for quitting.
Good morning. Thank you all for letting me come here today and take some time out with you. As you can tell, I have a weird voice, a different voice. This is what tobacco has done to me. Let me tell you how I got this beautiful voice I have. I was a cheerleader in high school, and I was considered an athlete. Well, being an athlete, I wasn't allowed to go into the designated smoking area where all my friends hung out. So what do you think I did? I would go in there and I would sneak in there, and all my friends would huddle around me, and they would eye me to keep me from being seen by the coaches and the teachers. You know, I never got caught. But if I had, I might not be standing here in front of you today. But my smoking really took off after I graduated from high school. It became an addiction. And you know, I didn't think it was an addiction because it was something that I simply enjoyed doing. I enjoyed it. I didn't know what addiction was. All I knew is I had to have it. I made a career out of smoking. And And I tell you that because I would light one up as soon as my eyes opened in the morning. I would light one up when the phone rang. I would light one up after I finished eating. And it was the last thing I did before I closed my eyes that night. One day, on down the road, I found a little sore on the inside of my mouth. And I thought maybe I had eaten something that upset my stomach, or that I had bitten the inside of my cheek. Well, on a routine dentist appointment, the dentist thought it looked suspicious, so he did a biopsy on it. And that was kind of painful. And you all know what a biopsy is. They take a little piece of skin off the area, and they send it to a pathologist, and it comes back whether or not it's cancer. Well, mine came back as cancer of the mouth. I had to go through 33 radiation treatments. It was squamous carcinoma cancer. Some of you may have heard of that kind of cancer. It shows up in the lungs and in the esophagus, on the tongue, and in the mouth.
You are Trixie. I am Tootsie. Tootsie. All right, ready? What do you want me to do? Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Oh, thanks. Do you want your car or do you want a cigarette right now? All right, where's your cigarette? You got them on you?
Oh, shit. We don't have them on us.
Stella! She's ignoring us. Aunt Stella! All right. All right, well, let's open your card now. I know, but I don't know what All right, say you're gonna do that, screaming Tootsie. Screaming. Stella! She's like going to the bathroom.
Where's the cat?
Oh, my kitty cat? I love my kitty cat. I'll get him. My kitty! Hi! Thank you, Tootsie. You're welcome, Trixie. Tootsie's my name. Trixie's your name. Don't fucking forget the game. Oh, isn't it? It's dragonflies.
It's Mom.
Want me to read it to you? You got it?
I'm so proud to be your daughter. And all I get, the more I realize the more I realize how lucky I am to have it. To have someone like you in my life.
Oh, what did I give you? Oh, that's better than flowers.
Yes, it is.
You've given me the guidance of, I can't read it, of a mother, and the companionship of a friend. And you've set a wonderful example of putting your family first. Oh, on Mother's Day, I just want to tell you how thankful I am for the close relationship that we share. They'll always be proud that you're my mommy. Aw, happy Mother's Day. I love you always forever. Tootsie. Love Tootsie. Hi, Ro. Love Tootsie. Tootsie.
I'm reading over here.
That's all right.
I fall asleep.
I know it.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up. Wake up, Trixie.
I love you always forever, Trixie.
Tootsie Fran. I love you.
Love you, Trixie.
Huh? Don't. No. Stop. What?
I want a kiss.
Do you want a kiss? I love you. You know I love you. I love you. Why don't you sleep with me upstairs tonight? Okay? It's easier if you sleep upstairs. There's more room. I got you those beautiful roses, the yellow ones, a couple days back. What else? I got you the candle. I got you green eyeshadow. Those are some of your Mother's Day things. And I got you these tickets and cards. And then, huh? Alright. Stop. It's okay.
It's just sad for me. You don't know.
What, Mom?
I'm just sad because of it.
You don't think I'm sad? Fucking blows. I just try to be strong. Try to be strong for you, Ma. I'll do all my crying after. I love you. I love you too much too, Mom. You're my best friend, Ma. You know that. We have so much fun together. I can't have the kind of fun I have with you with anybody else. We always have the best time.
So it was my mother.
Yeah.
Shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Your place is waiting. Just waiting for you. He's anxiously awaiting you for you, Papa. Get to see that beautiful place very soon. And you'll be so happy. Be so happy to be with the Lord. We'll be happy for you. We'll be so happy for you. I love you so much.
I have no pain. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I think about 30 pounds since I was last here. I'm eating well. I started to walk about 2 weeks ago. I'm doing a bit
the patients around you pass away.
And in a lot of pain.
Has it been difficult for you in the hospital at all from an emotional point of view?
No, because I think I'm prepared for all that.
What is your expectation for the future? Do you have any
My expectations are to get better and to get on with my life. And if I have any tests and it doesn't go that way, then I can face what will be next.
Do you see yourself getting out of hospital?